Hey guys, John V here from PhoneArena. Right now you're watching our video review of the Cambridge Audio Minx 100 speaker. It's a premium speaker, not necessarily something that's portable on the go. It's mainly going to be used at home. It features a total power output of 100 watts. It's actually driven by these set of BMR drivers, balance mode radiator drivers to be exact. It's something they patented themselves. Has its own built-in subwoofer. It features also Bluetooth connectivity. You have AirPlay support and even some internet streaming radio functionality in tow with it. And also comes with this nifty remote control so you could control the unit itself. We're gonna find out how the audio quality is like and whether or not the price point's good for any audiophiles out there. So let's talk about the design first of the Minx 100. Now, if you're familiar with any of the speakers from Bose, this should be to no surprise. Very similar in appearance, so it's not really the most stylish thing or the freshest. It's rather conventional by today's standards. It has a nice, decent build quality too. It utilizes some very sturdy plastic. There's some hefty weight to it, of course, which adds to its overall great construction. And the color tone, you have this white and gray mixture going on, which does a good job, nice contrast. But overall, it's pretty much a typical speaker. Obviously, the majority of real estate on the front is dominated by the mesh speaker grill, which actually hides away its digital amplifiers. It's actually a set of BMR drivers and it's balance mode radiators, which provides a total power output of 100 watts. Along the top edge of the speaker, we have its physical buttons. On the left side here are preset buttons for the internet radio stations, while on the right side, you have the other functions for turning on the speaker itself. You have the volume controls. You can even put it into pairing mode as well. In the rear, we find all of its ports and connections. First thing up, you have the power connection right there, proprietary. You have a toggle here, which allows you to modify the bass. You have also an Ethernet port, so if you prefer a wired connection instead of wireless, you have that. There's a micro USB port to service the unit, an MP3 in port so you connect other devices with a wired connection, and finally you have separate left and right audio channels. Included is also the remote control right here, which you could use to actually turn on, turn off the speaker, and also a variety of different functionality. You could, of course, increase the volume, you could mute it, you could set the Bluetooth connectivity on if you like, and you could even modify the bass output. Seeing that the speaker has support for AirPlay, so if you have an iOS device or any sort of device that uses iTunes, you could actually stream music directly to it. So if all you gotta do, for example, if you're on the iPhone, you just gotta use the selection at the bottom, select it. The setup is simple too, just because with the application that you could download initially through the App Store, the Minx Air app, it actually helps you and guides you to set up the speaker on your network. Once you have it and you run the app, basically what this allows you to do is control the internet radio functions. You have all the different presets. You could select it from here and automatically will stream to the speaker. Or of course you could press the buttons on the top to do it manually too. And you also have some sharing functionality as well thrown in. Right now I'm going to play a song on the iPhone 5 first so I could gauge the audio quality initially at its loudest volume setting, and then I'm going to connect it to the speakers. So let's get started here. And now I'm just going to connect it over using AirPlay to the Minx 100. Now when you do it, seeing that it's going through the wireless network, there's just a little bit of delay in connecting it over. Now, I actually prefer putting the volume output with the speaker at the middle setting. It just sounds more pleasant that way. It has a good neutral output. The bass that accompanies the volume is really nice too. You definitely feel it if you pump it up all the way. But the loudest volume setting, I hear that it can sound a little bit strained and it becomes unpleasant at that point. But for the most part, it's easily something that's going to encompass a well-sized room, for example, a living room. Here's a lowdown with the Cambridge Audio Minx 100 speaker. First and foremost, it's $450, and not everyone's going to run and jump and get this guy right away, but if you're purely all about the audio experience, it definitely wins in that aspect because you get a very neutral output. You have that strong volume output combined with the subtle bass that you could actually control and delivers pretty good quality. But beyond that, you don't get any cool features with this guy. There's no built-in charger, dock charger for your phone. It doesn't have a built-in battery. It's going to stay stationary at home. So if you want to, cover something, a large room, it's definitely worth the investment. But if not, you might want to think about picking up some of those portable Bluetooth speakers that they have out there. So if you'd like to learn more about the Cambridge Audio AirMinx 100 speaker, guys, you can check out our website, PhoneArena.com. It's John V. Thanks for watching.